What catapulted Kony 2012 into the web stratosphere and common discourse, while UNICEF's campaign about starving children in sub-Saharan Africa is struggling to gain traction? We wanted a backstory, so we asked Brian Shin. He analyzes marketing trends on the internet for visible measures. Kony 2012 is a contrast to UNICEF's Sound the Alarm videos. Both are looking at really serious situations, both in Africa, but the Kony video has done so well, yet UNICEF's video has barely had any impact at all. Why do you think that is? How do you explain it?
Well, the Kony video is really an outlier in terms of its performance. It's the fastest growing campaign of all time, fastest growing viral video of all time, taking only 6 days to exceed 100 million video views. And so Kony had a lot of unique characteristics that really defined it, including the fact that it had a very clear call to action in terms of, hey, everybody, let's make this really, really bad person famous. Let's spread the word about the guy. The UNICEF campaign is a fantastic cause, but it doesn't have the clarity of message the way the Kony video has. In fact, what UNICEF is really looking for is they're looking to generate donations, but they're trying to do it through a primary effect, which is through trying to get people to watch the video.
You know, a little bit ago, we showed the audience that Charlie Bit My Finger video, very humorous. It took it a year to have 100 million hits. Is it just a matter of time for UNICEF, or is this not working, and why?
Well, the UNICEF video has a lot of things going for it. I mean, it definitely has a compelling message. The issue is that it really does have to be something that's very timely. So the number one characteristic of a video for it to go viral is discussability. So Charlie Bit My Finger was really the first embraced campaign video online that showed kids interacting, totally innocent. It's, you know, the innocence of youth. With UNICEF, you're seeing something people have been hearing about, the drought in Africa for a long time. People have been hearing about famine in Africa for a long time. The Kony video showed something new. People hadn't heard about this really, really bad person, this evil person.
Brian,
yes.
Does it come down to this? Is it got to be something that you say, I got to call my friend, I've got to email them this link. It's got to be something I want to talk about?
Absolutely. Discussability. Totally of the moment. You want to share it. You can't keep it to yourself.
Well, you know, the problem is there's a lot of donor fatigue, as you well know. People, as you said just there, people have heard all of this about people are hungry in Africa. Yes, it's not a new message. How do you engage them? How do you make it new? What advice would you give?
Well, I think a great thing that the UNICEF could do is they could try to personalize it. People hear about famine, they hear about, you know, millions of people, millions of children starving. But if you put a face on that hunger, that would actually be a really interesting approach that UNICEF could do. They could personalize it with children, with their names, with their stories, with their individual situations. With Kony, you have a single persona who's being talked about and being spread. That's something that UNICEF could try to do. Also, they could employ a media strategy that would not just rely on tweets and celebrities, but potentially also with paid seeding and paid activation of the video to get that campaign truly embraced and out there.